Ooh, that's hot. Morning. Just got up here into the LA area. Today we're up here in Downey, California. Just stopped to get ourselves some McDonald's, particularly some coffee. Still kind of early. But we're here at like the oldest McDonald's. It's not the original location. That's over in San Bernardino, about a half hour, 40 minutes east of us. But this is the oldest one still in California, I think. Just thought we'd stop for a minute, pick up a coffee, check out the old arches. Not too many locations left, still sporting these. This one's got a separate little sit-down eat area right next door, complete with a full McDonald's museum in it. Pretty full, good little museum in there. Definitely a historic little stop on my way up to LA. This is not the end destination. We are heading all the way up to Hollywood, making it up there, gonna do some touristy stuff, check out the Walk of Fame, some other stuff, possible Jimmy Kimmel showing. Actually, I'm definitely seeing Jimmy Kimmel. I got tickets, so gonna make a day of it. Maybe a whole weekend of it. Who knows? Let's do it. Successfully made it to Hollywood. Walking down Hollywood Boulevard now, as you can see by these stars down here. I say, first lesson learned is that I don't know any of these people on the stars. My guys, where I know maybe 10% of the names. A lot of old ones here. I'm gonna have to Google some shit to have any idea what's going on. Oh, Missy Elliott. Got the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Over here, kind of at the east end of Hollywood Boulevard, by the Pantages Theater. Pretty sure that's how you say it. I'm kidding. I know it's Pantages. And we got the Lion King production going right now. A lot of cool touristy stuff on Hollywood Boulevard. Definitely no shortage of things to see, and just a bit of history. Checking out the National Bank building. This was built in 1927. It's sitting right here ever since. Hollywood and Highland. Kind of the main intersection here. Alright, now we're starting to get into some contemporary A-listers. Chris Pratt, Paul Rudd, ooh, one of my absolute favorites. Oh, Roy O. Disney right here. Oh man, this is one of the good spots. Definitely kind of center strip right now, you might say. Next to the infamous Chinese Theater. Not entirely sure what it's called these days, but everybody recognizes this site. No denying that. And no shortage of celebrity appearances have been here. That's for damn sure. Michael Keaton. Ooh. Arnold. Tom Hanks. Oh my good God. This is amazing. I love standing in the place where all of my favorite heroes have stood. Adam Sandler, Robin Williams. Still some prime real estate in some of these. Here's a good one. Full Avengers cast. Nice. A lot of A-listers. Johnny Depp. Jennifer Lawrence. Ooh, Ben Stiller. Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh, Kobe. His giant hands. There is certainly a lot to see here, including, good God, one of the biggest gift shops I think I've ever seen in my life. How do you fill a store this big with a bunch of useless shit? Pretty much. There's nothing of real value in there. I do dig the soundtrack though. System of a Down. Got some more big names. Huge part of my upbringing. Ed O'Neill, right next to Katie Seagal. Oh, and there's Walt Disney right here in front of the B-dubs. We're about to head into because it is March Madness, and San Diego State's still in it, baby. Woo! Go Aztecs. Passing by the historic Roosevelt Hotel. Gotta say, didn't expect to find a sports bar on Hollywood Boulevard, but sure enough, there's a Buffalo Wild Wings right here. Phew. Got myself a $4 beer and watched the end of the Aztecs game. And we won! Yes! Good vibes all around. Out here on the boulevard, in front of the El Capitan Theater. Definitely some big names here. Jerry Bruckheimer, Ron Howard, Mark Hamill. Oh man, some good fictional characters as well. You got Minnie Mouse right next to the Muppets. pretty crowded for a Thursday afternoon. Most of these restaurants have pretty long little waits going, so pretty lucky to catch that Wild Wings where I hit it. We'll say there's a pretty nice view out here. Mall here at Highland and Hollywood Boulevard. Looking up north on Highland Avenue. And just see the Hollywood sign out there. Ooh, man, this place is just tourist central. My God. There's probably not a single person here from California, I swear. It's definitely a cool touristy area with like plenty of cool stuff to do and lots of cool stuff to see. But God, I don't know, it just seems wrong that a state that takes 16, 17 hours to drive through is basically summarized by these few blocks here in Hollywood. This is what most of the world thinks is California. This is where we've ended up. But it is a very large state. If you don't believe me, check out my channel. A couple videos back, we drove from San Diego all the way to Oregon. And it is a mighty long drive. Certainly encompasses a lot more than just LA. But since we're in LA, got to do the things you do here. And we are just in time for a Kimmel showing. I believe the line is over this way. Well, that was certainly fun. Kimmel's not my favorite ever late night host, but he is entertaining and draws some pretty big names. Tonight was Andy Samberg. Not my first choice. To be honest, last week he had on Jon Favreau up there dropping all these Mandalorian tidbits. I just immediately jumped on the free tickets and got myself a booking here. You don't get to choose who's going to be on the show, though, so you got to kind of take what you get. But either way, Andy Samberg's pretty funny. Still had a good time. Boy, Burt Reynolds, R.I.P.
Oh, Sandra Bullock.
To be top of the A-list right there.
Get the picture. There's Sandra Bullock.
Right next to Dwayne Johnson even. Look at that. Jackie Chan. What ain't no country I ever heard of? They speak English in what? English, motherfucker! Oh, I'm just having too much fun out here with all my favorite celebrities. There are many, many memorable quotes. Definitely a good time in Hollywood. Ooh, there's the Ripley's Believe It or Not. It's supposed to be pretty cool. Oh, Patrick Swayze. Too soon. Definitely some tragic losses embedded here. God, a lot of these people are dead. How sad. Man, it's crazy to think of all the celebrities that stopped right here to honor their stars as they went down. We just walked by the Nipsey Hussle. Oh my God, man, that's just... Whew. To think him and his whole entourage right here swearing in his own star, probably just a year or two at the most before his death. It's just, man, it's crazy. Nipsey was one of the greats, that's for sure. Amoeba Music Store, still up and running, one of those famous old record stores here in Hollywood. And just over there, another famous site in the music industry, the old Capitol Records building. Quite iconic looking, still standing strong all these years. Easy way to remember where I parked is right next to the row of tents over here. I will say, most side streets, no homeless, at least not visibly. The street that I'm on, however, a little more indicative of what LA is kind of all about, sadly. It's a shame to see. Not too far from Hollywood to the coast. Took me almost an hour to get here, though. Traffic was pretty brutal. It's kind of like a slow-moving tour through Los Angeles. But we have made it to beautiful Santa Monica. We are just in time. The sun has not set yet. So we're about to catch a really beautiful sunset. We are just a stone's throw away from the pier. It's time to go check it out. We'll be spending a couple days here, Santa Monica / Venice area. I'm going to be uploading a separate video of that, which I will link in the description. So if you want to see my time spent beaches of Santa Monica, click that link down there in the description. Certainly a fun and beautiful couple of days spent here. They really cleaned this area up. I am quite impressed. For now, on to day 2, heading south along the beaches. We're here in Hermosa Beach. Pretty crowded here, kind of the main little drag area of Hermosa Beach. Not too far away from the Magic and Comedy Club, as you see there. Once saw Daniel Tosh there a few years back. Draw some pretty big names out there. Anyway, like I said, we are working our way south. Gonna head through Redondo Beach and then on to some pretty amazing viewpoints in kind of the southern Bay area of Los Angeles. Quite a view. Okay, we're in Rancho Palos Verdes. Enjoying some of these scenic coastal cliffs out here. There is no shortage of viewpoints. And no shortage of well-to-do folks either. Good Lord, some of these houses here are absolutely amazing. Can't even imagine what they cost. Staggering figures. But it certainly is beautiful. Plenty of parking here too, I'm amazed. There is a couple of spots where people pull off to hike some of these. There's a bee next to me. Where people hike some of these coastal cliffs and stuff, so we're hoping to check out some of that, see if I get lucky on parking. It is a Saturday, so we're gonna have to be a little flexible with it. But yeah, some beautiful views here. I certainly enjoy it. Pretty clear day by LA standards. It did rain all week. Be surprised. This has been like the wettest winter we've had maybe ever on record. It's been insane, but it rained all week. Yesterday finally stopped raining, and then today, man, just pretty clear out again. Almost kind of hot, believe it or not. Big old ship way out there on the horizon. Man, I can see all the way to Malibu, like pretty clearly. That blows my mind. That's real far away. That's pretty good for LA smog. Down here you can see the trail leading down to the beach. Some particularly ambitious surfers. It's a very long way to carry your board just to get out to that secluded little surfing cove. You can see all the heads poking out of the water there, waiting for the right wave. Here's another look at it from the other side. That same little cove, now up kind of on the southern end of it. Not too many crazy waves today. Not sure it's quite worth that hike. You can see the trail there, which it's a lot further than it looks from here, that's for damn sure. Nice look at downtown LA in the distance. I gotta imagine most days probably can't see the downtown skyline quite so clearly from way down here in Rancho Palos Verdes. Not a bad view. You can see the snow-capped mountains there even further than downtown. Definitely a clear day. It makes for a really beautiful view. That is gonna about do it for this adventure. Time to work my way back south, down to San Diego. Pass through some of these beautiful beachfront homes. Gotta cost a fortune, I imagine, but there is one more stop we gotta make. You gotta do when you're in LA, because they have the best street food you're gonna find anywhere. This lady doing God's work. Some handmade tortillas going. Oh yeah, we got some al pastor, carne asada, and pollo asado. I'm about to dominate a plate of these tacos, because you gotta do it when you're up here. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. Please click like if you enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next one.